coming online. How things are going. I don't know if there's going to be messages sent out. Are we going to get any viewers? I'll have a chance. Just want to see if I can, on another device, get some that I can see where messages coming up. See, there's actually a message of we're going live here. And I've got it here. Okay. So chat will hopefully come up. You can see if anybody is chatting has got a message there. For anybody joining a bit later, we can have a look. And I hope we can discuss some things there that looks interesting. Most important is, of course, this Bitcoin 2-day chart that I've got. This is a long-term signal. It gives us a macro signal. It's the most important signal that we've basically got as far as Bitcoin is concerned. And Bitcoin has given us this clear long. It's given us this clear long where it is now. Now, I've made 1 or 2 videos about that, but there is still dubiousness as to whether we might be in a situation where bear market has already commenced. But either way, you'll note when we get this 2-day buy signal, it's a very scarce signal. Don't always get it once a year even. There we had a jump from 32,000 all the way up to 47,000, more than a 50% jump. So we can easily get 25% jump from where Bitcoin's price currently is, and this is in the bearish scenario. So when you get this signal, we should get a very nice pump to over these moving averages, which, as I said previously, can take us to 108, 110,000, even higher. And from there, we'll have to decide. So I got the option to come back under these moving averages, in which case it's probably time to just exit and close everything, sell everything, and wait for it to drop all the way down. But if we are bullish, it is likely to just carry on, not come back under this yellow line at least, and just it's likely to carry on upwards. I'll show you, of course, the other times we got the buy signal. I'm not going to now go focusing into there, but yeah, we can perhaps. It was like consolidation move. You can see this was before the macro bull run started, and this is the other option that we might already be in a like situation nearly like this, where we get the buy signal. Still, that was a jump there from 6,000 all the way to 10,000, a 40% jump. So I expect us to get at least a 25% jump from where we are now. It could take 2 to 12 days in general, if I time the days historically. So this is why the signal is so important. And if it breaks down again, we can sell there. We wait for it to come down, and our indicator will show us when it comes under it there. And yeah, it gave us that buy signal before the. I mean, what's that run up? That was from 3,000 all the way to 20,000. We don't have to give the percentage for that. So this is definitely not the time when I've seen some crypto influencers, etc., saying, oh, sell now, it's going to crash to 67. You'll note every time we got this buy signal, in most cases, the bottom was already, or the local bottom at least, was already in. So in all likelihood, this could be the local bottom that is already in. Now we are at 88,000. So it's definitely possible that, as I say, it's 2 to 12 days that you could still have a little bit of a pullback here. But it does not appear, at least historically, every time we've gotten this buy signal, there was not much of a pullback after there. In many cases, in fact, within 2-4 days, it already starts going upwards instead of further downwards. And I think Bitcoin's basically trying to do last little bit of shakeout here. Could be a consolidation still for a few days. In other words, mostly a sideways movement until it breaks over this 2-day moving average indicator, specific line that turns from red to green. Now, also the benefit of joining Ape Trading Club. Ape Trading Club, by the way, is my own NFT project. So that's why I'm specifically promoting it. I want the NFT project to do well, and that's how you get into the Discord where you can directly talk to me. And it's a way of basically also doing it a bit differently, because NFTs by themselves can, as a membership as such, gives you membership to the Discord. And as long as you hold your Ape Trading Club NFT, you remain a member of Ape Trading Club. And you can ask me about any token there that you want. Please don't ask me 100 a day, but I am available there to look at any token for you on the chart and post the chart, and other members can see it as well. So I think it's a very personal one. There's only 600 NFTs, and of course there won't be a whole 600 members either, because some people have more than one NFT, which they might hold for trading purposes, etc. So once you have your NFT, you get access to the exclusive Ape Trading Club Discord. And with NFT, you can always sell your NFT even later. That's why some people might buy more than one as well for trading, as I say. And it makes it a bit more interesting because there's a limited number, only 600. There can't be more than 600 members in Ape Trading Club Discord, and that limits it. So I also will be able to give attention to anybody that specifically wants to look at something. And it's nice to have a group, because there's some new tokens coming out that I might not be aware of. You might have seen it, and otherwise another member might have found something, and we can all look at the chart together basically and see if there's potential for positive trading setup. So I hope this live, I think, will be posted in any event. We can look at FET. I think FET is one that a lot of people are interested in, but it's not only to be interested in specifically, it is one that had a massive run. It is an AI token. On the 2-day, we are above. Already you'll see Bitcoin is not above it, but I've got the buy signal on Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin buy signal on Bitcoin works very well. On the altcoins, it's a different story for the 2-day buy signal specifically. But in general, when we go above that 2-day, it goes green. There was a little false one there, so you've got to watch out. It's not 100% signal. We haven't turned green yet, but it's different than this one because we had the spike to the top. So I think when this one turns green, it's going to be more like that, where you see there it turned green and it was already starting to go up right to the top. It did have a little pullback after that. So FET is probably one you can start looking at. It's your own risk. You're going to wait until you either get the green signal first. This is usually your safest. Just wait, because we don't know if FET is going to come down to this, closer to this line. You'll see there it had going up. It had a bit of a fake out, as I said, and then came down a bit lower than that signal. It does not have to. This is an acceptable level where it is currently. So if you're looking to get into FET, I would not leverage trade this at this stage. It's too dangerous, because, as I say, they can still drop it to about 18 if they want to. When FET turns, FET's going to probably run at least, it's very easily could run to 60. So just for buying plain spot, that's where you can weigh in at this stage. Perhaps it goes to 18, but conversely, we're above the red line. We have had sufficient pullback. Yes, we can still pull back lower, but you're sitting with the thing that once it pulls up, so in other words, I think if it pulls down to about 18, it comes back up. I would expect we're anyway going to get at best that green back at 22. But if the market starts taking off from, say, tomorrow, then you might only be able to get in at FET on 25, 24. So FET at 22, where it is now 59. I think in general, of course, nothing's financial advice. You make your own trading decisions. We discuss things. If you look how high FET was, and AI will definitely come back as a narrative because AI is industry changing, but just today I was already like a $3. I believe when AI and FET really takes off, FET has the potential in a bull market to definitely not only run to 3 but higher. But even if you get a back run, it only comes up to here. FET could even still run to 120 if it's like a bear market scenario. If we just go up a bit, consolidate, and have this longer type of movement before bull market starts. But I would not want to be out of FET. Yeah, because this is compared to historical prices that it's excellent up entry point. If it goes to 60 and it pulls back under there, you can exit then with nearly 300% profit. But you will have to look at the charts at that point when we're crossing under the 2-day lines, etc. It might be a bit, get some indication from Bitcoin, etc. there as well. You can see usually when we turn red, there was when it was a massive uprun, it wasn't a crash. Other instances where we turn red, that might be the indication of a crash. But you can always exit on the red and just re-enter once you see it starting to move up and becoming green again. You can enter at about a little bit less than you probably exited there, instead of sitting through 90% drop. And again, when you have a massive run up like this, we went from 70 cents and you cross through here on the 2-day line, you know at that point probably, listen, this is the tops in there. So FET is definitely one that is on the radar. I'm not seeing any questions really here. I'm going to have a look at GRT. The graph, which is one I saw that is looking interesting. It dropped a lot, so the narrative is not quite there. You'll see basically like FET, the price is the same as it was basically in November. GRT has dropped. I think from this price I would rather wait for it to turn at least green before I would enter on this one. It is coming slightly. It is better than some others. It's running down on the red. So I think if we get the green on Bitcoin, this one will probably start going up. Also, it could go up. Could definitely have a nice run up because of the fact that it has dropped some, and we should have some recovery. STRK has held very well. STRK's got this Bitcoin Fi that is a narrative. I made some nice profit on STRK with that spike. So I saw on the 1 day it gave me a sell signal, and I saw the rest of the market not yet going up, so I exited half of the STRK position, made some nice profit there. And STRK has basically made a full retrace here. It was nicely above the 2-day, as you can see there. It came back totally under it again. So STRK might now, it will probably have a nice 40% spike, but it can take can take a bit of time. It can go over the year. Stock was clear indication when it started over that 2-day and it broke over these lines. And there's now a possibility that stock's going to have this nice up run. So there's various tokens you can look at and have discussions about. I hope you guys are having a great relaxing day, family, etc. And not sure if the time that I put this live stream on is a great time, but I'll see if anybody's coming on and looking at something, giving us some coin you want us to look at, or me to look at it rather. I think I'll have a bit of a smoke now. And I'll see if anybody's got anything to ask. I'm wondering now what other tokens you might want to look at. We can look a bit at ADA. What is Charles up to? Okay, ADA's coming above the 2-day. ADA's coming above the 2-day. So ADA's coming above the 2-day there. Let's see. And when they gave us a green, that was when we had a nice run up. So we haven't got a green yet. Just checking on the chart there. Yeah. But you'll see sometimes when we get the green on the 2-day, it's quite a bit of a run up as well. So ADA is something you can also start looking at. This is now the 2-day. I'll just go to the 90-minute. I suppose we're going to have a bit of a pullback on ADA now. Let's see on the 90-minute on the shortest signal. This is interesting. ADA's come and drop right down to the 90-minute. I think we'll want to see what ADA is doing. The new 90-minute has just started. It just started. ADA closed above that 90-minute. ADA's closed above that 90-minute. You can see here when it closed under the 90-minute, that was down. So ADA has a potential here of starting, if it does a nice reversal here, things could get starting positive. Could start to get positive for ADA. Yes, now ADA's looking quite positive. If ADA recovers more than, say, above 41, that could be a point. If it goes above there, from where it could take off again. The run could start. That depends a bit on Bitcoin. The market could, for the next few days, go a bit sideways. So I think we could get a bit of back and forth here. This could still last. A few days. For a spot entry on ADA's actually, let's see here, from 1st of December, ADA's actually gone up a bit. So yeah, this could be a spot entry point, at least for ADA. It's a bit dangerous for a long still. They can drop it on alts. Now they can drop it on alts. You can see when we go green there, they tried a little fake out basically here, because it went green and then it dropped. The 90 minutes is not so accurate. The 2 days is the longer time periods. So So guys, we can have a look at the charts of different coins, different tokens on a daily basis and share our opinions there. You need to get that Ape Trading Club NFT. Links are on this channel's main page. You get your NFT at Magic Eden, your Ape Trading Club NFT. Then you just go to the Discord. We link it there. I hope to see you there. I'm really getting nothing from YouTube currently. Because YouTube, you have to make hour-long videos. In general, I like to make short videos. Or you have to get like thousands of hours of view time to really get your channel monetized. So the channel's not monetized, and I'm rather going with the option of shorter videos and having NFTs, so that there I can give direct information. It's quick, post the chart and give your comments on it. Whereas to sit and make an hour-long video takes an hour, and it's not monetized. So it's very difficult also, it seems, for newer channels to get in to the market, because there are other channels, old channels, that everything just gets diverted to. So without monetization, I've got no idea how long would I have to carry on to get it monetized. Probably another year or two. So rather do it through the NFTs on the Ape Trading Club and the Discord for direct and more information. So yes, ADA's definitely, you can see ADA's went up from 1st of December already, when others have not. So ADA is definitely looking like ADA will move before many of the other alts. XLM, these might be the banking tokens, we can call them, which we might not be particularly always fond of, but they might be ones that will do well with the new narrative. Others, you can see others actually done better than XLM. Yeah, XLM crashed right through there now. Crashed right through there. So it needs to recover and at least come back above the 19, go green again before it can be an entry on the 2-day. XLM is also a bit, as far as I remember, waiting for the 2-day to come back down. Okay, the 2-day has reached it, but yeah, it's still running a bit down there. So yes, so there's definitely possibility of ADA coming close to these other, not ADA, excuse me, XLM coming back to these other lows, and then only recovering. You can see we don't have a turn on this 2-day yet at all. It's still hovering under it. Let's at least come back and make a turn there, and then we'll probably go green and go up. So I think if we look at the Bitcoin charts that I started off with, that 2 to 12 days, Bitcoin is telling us we're definitely going up in 2 to 12 days. On the altcoins, you have to be careful for spot positions. Most of them are coming to very good entry spot positions. You might not get the absolute bottom, but I think we're very close to the bottom on Bitcoin as such before it takes off on that 2-day. And with that, I believe the alts will actually have massive bounces as well. So I think we covered quite a few tokens here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see some of you in Ape Trading Club, and I'll see if we make another live sometime and see how it goes. Okay, have a great day. Let's just get out of here. I must go back to YouTube, I suppose. I think I've got the exit. Have a great day.